During a Uintah County Commission meeting held on September 19, 2022, County Commissioner Stringer tried to apply the Utah Code for Examination and Audit of Accounts, Title 17, Chapter 53, Section 212, as a justification of the budget officer position. So this video is to help explain what the code means and demonstrate how the position of the budget officer is still violating Utah Code. A lesson prepared for Uintah County Commissioners. First off, we must look at how the code defines what a finance officer is. The code says for this section, finance officer will mean the same definition as defined in Title 17, Chapter 36, Section 3. So we must look to see how that section defines what a finance officer is. That code defines finance officer as the county auditor, or the person selected to provide accounting services for the county in accordance with Title 17, Chapter 19A, Section 205. Now remember what our first lesson regarding the powers and duties of the county auditor taught us. Only a county executive council form of county government or a county council form of government can select a person other than the county auditor to perform these functions. Uintah County is a county commission form of government. This means that the county auditor is the Uintah County finance officer. So now that we know what a finance officer means for purposes of this section, let's finish our lesson. The code states the county legislative body may examine and audit the accounts. This means the commissioners can request information from the Uintah County auditor and examine and audit it to make sure the money is being managed appropriately. Fits this section, right? Fits the title of this section. This section further goes on to require the county auditor / finance officer, which is Uintah County's county auditor, to respond with information a commissioner requests within 5 business days. If the county auditor needs more time to provide the information because it involves a lot of information, he must tell the commissioners when he will provide the information to them. The code further allows a county legislative body to hire professional staff to provide technical assistance and analysis, meaning the county commissioners can hire consulting services for technical assistance and analysis for the review and audit. Remember, this section of the code is related to examination and audit of the information provided by the county auditor. This would not be an everyday need. It would be when they request information to analyze and review. The code further clarifies that nothing in this section should impact the county auditor's authority under Chapter 19A. So it is clear that the finance officer is the county auditor for the county commission form of government, such as Uintah County. Whenever the term finance officer is used throughout this code, it would mean the Uintah County auditor. Now that we have determined that the finance officer must be the county auditor for the county commission form of government that Uintah County is, let's learn about budgets. First, let's go over who is supposed to prepare the budgets. According to Title 17, Chapter 36, Section 8, it states that the finance officer of each county will prepare the budgets. And we just learned that is the county auditor for Uintah County. Uintah County's auditor is to prepare a tentative budget for the funds which are included in the county's system of accounts. County General Fund, Special Revenue Funds, Debt Services Funds, Capital Project Funds, and any other fund or funds for which a budget is required by the Uniform System of Budgeting, Accounting, and Reporting. Uniform Physical Procedures Act for counties provides guidelines and requirements for the Uintah County Auditor of how the budget should be prepared. We can review those in another lesson plan. So let's examine the budget officer position of Uintah County. According to the job description, the budget officer is responsible for preparing, executing, and reconciling the budget for the county on behalf of the Board of County Commissioners. That includes some essential job functions like preparing the annual operating budget, presenting a summary of cash receipts, provides an income, an expense statement, and any other statements or operations the Uniform System of Budgeting and Accounting may require. The budget officer is also listed as belonging to the Commission Department. So what does that mean? That means the preparing of budgets is no longer the responsibility of the county auditor, who is the finance officer of Uintah County. It means that Uintah County is in violation of the law. If Uintah County wants to comply with the law, they have to move that function under the county auditor. This concludes the lesson 2.